What's up everybody? I'm doing a video today on how to dye your lacrosse head. So, the first thing that you need to get is the head, of course. And this is an Answer Pro. Brian makes it. Pretty nice head, I like it. It's just more of my buddies. So yeah, you need a head, you need a big bucket of water, and you need to boil it. And you also need vinegar, grit dye, and salt. And also you need a pan like this, just like one of those pans that you make food in that you don't really care about. And you also need just crappy clothes. It's just so that you can get dye on them and stuff. These are like my painting clothes. I like painting on them stuff right there. Alright, so now that it's basically at a boil, you have to put in 2 cups of vinegar. And it's gonna fizz a lot because it's vinegar and salt. And like a half cup of salt. Just add some more. And we'll add some more vinegar. And what you need to know about dyeing is if you're trying to get like a darker color, you want to get the water as hot as possible. If you're trying to get a lighter color, you want to have it like the temperature cooler. So we're trying to get a jet black right now, so we're doing as hot as possible. And let me get a spoon. This will work. Just mix it up. So now we'll let it boil for a little bit longer, and then we'll come back. Alright, so I have the water in the pan now. So now you want to get your grit dye. This stuff is very, very stainable. So just rip the top off real nice and easy. Just pour it right in. And just stick it back into the box. Just be careful about getting any on your hand and stuff. So now just take a spoon. Let's mix it all in so that oh man, okay. So now just take your head and slowly set it in. Just make sure that every part is covered up. Ooh, pan's very hot. So you should probably leave it in for about 10 minutes. We'll leave it about 10 minutes and then pull it back out. Rinse it off, check it out, and then put it in for another 6 minutes or so. You just want to go as long as you want until you get your the color that you want. So we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes now, and we're going to pull it out. Let's see if I can show you guys. Looks really good. Alright, I'm going to sit you guys down. Just be super careful with it. Now you want to wash it off. Just want to get it as cold as possible. let it cool down completely. Wash off everywhere. So now it's a pretty good black. It's kind of purple, but we're gonna let it sit for a little bit and cool down, and then we're gonna put it back in the dye for a little bit. Alright, so now it's cooled all the way down, and it's pretty good black, and I suggest taking it out in the sun and looking at it. And whenever I took it out in the sun just now, it's a little purple, but that's why we're going for the second coat. So, and I'm just dyeing this head as well. So just put it back in the exact same way. Make sure that it's all covered up. And yeah. Alright. And right now I'm just doing this head as well. It's coming out pretty sick. It was dyed lime green before, and now I'm just dyeing the top black. Yep. So we'll come back in a little bit whenever we get it to the black that we want. Alright, so it's been in there a little bit longer. Let's pull it out again. Let's see if we've gotten the color that we need. Pretty black now. Dry it off real quick. Oh, and this is just like a shirt that I have that I've dyed other heads with before, and so it's just kind of a crappy shirt, so it's good to have. Or a rag or something, it doesn't really matter. Alright, so it's pretty black. Inside it looks black. But let's go outside and see if it's black also. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's blinding me. Yeah, looks pretty black. I mean, it's as black as I can get it. Looks like there's some streaks or something. Yeah. Looks pretty tasty. So, and it looks like, yeah, that's alright. So now what we need to do is to cure the head. It's called curing the head. You need to take it to the freezer. Hot bucket. And just stick it somewhere. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to stick it on top of the popsicles. And we're just going to let it sit for, I don't know, until it's frozen. Yeah, that's all I can say. So yeah, just to recap through, you need a big pot of boiling water, vinegar, salt, 2 cups of salt, or 2 cups of vinegar, I don't know, like a cup or so of salt, Rit dye, a big old pan, some crappy clothes, I think that it, oh yeah, and if you would like to do designs on your head, the best thing to use is electrical tape. And whenever you get it on the head, the best thing to do is take a lighter to it, and that like adheses the adhesive to the head more, so it won't like